Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're changing the engine mounting and the upper gearbox mounting. Let's get on with it. First thing first, undertray off. We have, I believe, about 4 or 6 supporting bolts for the undertray. Now that the engine is supported with a jack, we'll be removing one 16mm bolt, 2, 3, a 16mm nut. Removing this cover, that will give us access to the timing belt or cam belt, so we can give that an inspection. Hopefully it doesn't need replacing. If there's any cracks, we'll be replacing it. With this removed, you can then access these 4 16mm bolts which hold the actual engine mounting to the chassis of the car. You can then remove that, put a new one in, put this back together. So the timing belt looks okay. There's no cracks, signs of wear. However, the engine mount, the same can't be said. There's lots of cracks in that area, so yeah, good job I bought a new one. However, I do not believe I've got the right one. Let's hope I have. Just cleaning up this mounted surface area now, the wire wheel. You're not actually going to be able to see it, but I know it's there. It'll bother me. Good news, that's the new mount, so it is the correct one. Going to be getting that fitted next. That's the old one. You can see all the splits and cracks in it, torn to pieces basically. So very old, very weak. Surplus to requirements. Right, there's a ballast weight, or I say ballast weight, anti-vibration weight. The bolts, hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. There's the bolt. When you get the engine mount, the bolt for it's actually down there. I believe it's 16, and that's the, I'll try to show you it basically, and that's the weight there. I don't think it weighs a lot, but if I don't need it, I don't need it. Oh, we're getting that one out next, and then installing the new mount basically. That's the weight removed. I've got to be honest here, that feels actually about maybe 6 or 7 kilos. Could be wrong, it could be a little bit heavier, possibly lighter, maybe 5, but certainly some weight in that front corner that we can afford to lose. Now to install the new engine mount. Obviously we'll clean all this area up now. I've actually painted that top cover to match the wheels. They're all going to be a gunmetal grey, so while it's off, clean, spray it, put it back on. It's going to look nice and neat then. Also, just going to spray the heads of these bolts after I clean them up as well. It just matches, makes it look cleaner. Well, in my opinion anyway. Put some copper grease on there so that way they're easy to remove next time and they don't rust. I'm going to use the old witness marks to position a new mounting basically. So what I mean by that is you'll see where the old engine mounting would sit. Built up dirt over the years. Just try and get it back in the same place basically. So, as you can see guys, nice clean painted gunmetal grey. It's just the top of the engine mounting housing basically. So we'll just back these off. That's now kind of drop that into place. Got these 3 bolts. Again, we're going to use the top snip. Oh, cool. Just my luck. Oh, English weather. It's starting to rain. Click, click. Let's see. And that is one engine mount fitted and little cover painted. There we go. Next we're going to be tackling the gearbox upper mounting. We've already done the dogleg gearbox mounting, which sits underneath like an engine stabiliser, stops the engine rocking backwards and forwards. As we know, that one was already split, so definitely it's a good job I did buy the one that sits below the battery. This homemade air built box, when I bought the car, it didn't have one fitted. So I decided what I'll do is, instead of it just getting hot air from inside the engine bay, I'll kind of box that off. I will be fitting a vent and a complete cold air feed, and this will be all enclosed once I do a battery relocate to where the spare wheel was fitted. Obviously it's missing now. We don't want that extra weight in the car, but we will be relocating the battery to the boot at some stage in the future, not today. So I'm just going to get the battery out of the way. Maybe I'll need to remove this if I do, will. I just want to get to the upper gearbox mounting and get that replaced. So that's what we'll be doing now, guys. First thing, first you disconnect the negative cable of the battery. To do that, it is a 10mm finger spanner or ratchet. I've already put the jack underneath the gearbox just to support it for when I remove it, basically. But yeah, let's get this out of the way. If you've kind of not worked on cars before removing any terminals, it's a good idea to take a picture so you know where they went. I mean, they will naturally want to go back in position, but if you've been holding them out away for a little while, they won't naturally just fold back into where they should go. So again, just take a photo before you remove anything like this. I don't know if you can see in there. There she is. So this is the engine gearbox mounting. Apparently these are known for cracking. Well, I'm replacing it now, so let's see how it is when I get it out. Oh man. Oh, that don't look great, does it? Look at that. Oh, fuck's sake. To be fair, that mounting looks okay, but I've got a new one, so let's get it fitted. If you do find that you've got a thread like this, little trick just to clean the thread up is to run an axle blade basically over the thread. So the thread on this is fine, so I don't need to touch that one. However, due to these little bit of value, I'm just going to run through. So I don't know whether you can see that, guys, but yeah, it's basically it's cleaned it up now. So I'll put you some copper grease on that. So there we go. If it doesn't feel right, I'll recut the thread in the alley housing. But I'm really hoping and praying that I don't need to do that because I haven't got a tap of dye really. Can't tell whether it's well, but it looks exactly the same, so that's good to see. FT. It definitely don't. And it's coming undone. Once we've done the relocation of the battery into the boot, this air filter housing will be taking up this space. A cold feed should go straight into it, basically just box it all up, make it look really nice and tidy up. I'm not happy with the way it is at the moment, but it's what it is. Right, that's the new mounting installed, guys. A little bit fiddly. Get one in, manipulate it so you can drop the other one in, and then kind of use the jack and a little bit of manhandling, if you like, to get it in the correct position. The battery back in. Gearbox mounting been replaced. Put the tray back on. I'll just give that a quick lick of paint as well. Top of the inlet manifold there, just to match the new painted top cover of the engine mount. We're going to give it a test now to see what difference that's made. Hopefully clean the gear changes. Fantastic. Oh, a little bit of understeer there, guys. We'll get back on the throttle. Oh, yeah, it's so nice. What a difference. What a difference.